Check this out, gang. I got a crazy one for you. It's 6 most disturbing things caught on police body cam footage. So you know this gonna be interesting right here. You feel me? Like, what do you think? You feel me? Like, right now in them comments, tell me what do you think that they gonna have on the footage. You feel me? Like, let me know.
On December 25th, 2020, a 63-year-old man named Anthony Quinn Warner drove his RV to Nashville, Tennessee's 2nd Avenue and woke up nearby residents with the sound of a robotic digital female voice coming from his RV, warning everyone around the vehicle to evacuate the area.
What? All buildings in this area must evacuate now.
Soon, the female voice repeatedly mentioned that the RV was going to detonate, and a little after
What?
6 a.m., the voice became more and more insistent, announcing that the vehicle would detonate in 15 minutes. In the body cam footage that was later released by the authorities, a group of Nashville police officers can be seen walking around the downtown area, urging any stragglers to evacuate for their own safety.
So you're not doing anything wrong, okay? You're not in trouble, but there is something serious happening down the road.
Go for 11.
Oh, they're crazy.
They need to go when they are evacuating.
That's so weird. That's like something out of a movie.
Like the purge?
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming from the RV. Oh, that's crazy work. Man. Look, stay clear of this vehicle. Evacuate now. Evacuate now. What? Man, this will be freaky.
The robotic voice and its ominous warnings give the whole scene an extremely eerie vibe, like, as the police officer mentioned, something out of the movie The Purge. Strangely, the RV also broadcasted snippets of the 1964 hit song Downtown by Petula Clark, which is a song about how if you're ever feeling sad or lonely, you should go downtown and you'll feel better in the hustle and bustle of the city. Unfortunately, the robotic voice wasn't bluffing, and just 15 minutes later, the RV detonated near the AT&T building, causing damage to more than 50 buildings and even collapsing a few of them with its massive blast radius.
Oh,
In the aftermath of the
God.
incident, the cops can be seen assessing the damage and moving nearby pedestrians to safety through body cam footage that can only be described as apocalyptic.
Oh, this straight out the purge.
Ethan 4. Are you guys okay?
No, my guys.
Where's your car? Okay, go to your car. What's going on?
214, myself and 215 are all going around. Man, make sure all units are direct. There may be ammo in that vehicle. We don't need anybody coming up the 2nd Avenue exposed.
You okay? Yeah, I'm good, man. I appreciate it.
Man,
Even though
this
the
a
explosive
horror
inside the RV
movie.
was
A
extremely
whole horror
powerful,
movie.
The cops managed to evacuate most of the nearby residents, and thankfully nobody outside the RV lost their lives. Although 3 people were injured and had to be hospitalized after the vehicle incident, the only person who lost his life was Anthony Warner himself, who was still inside the vehicle at the time of the detonation.
What?
After the incident, the authorities started digging deep into Anthony's past to figure out what could have caused him to do something so insane.
Right.
And what they found was pretty disturbing. As it turned out, Warner was pretty much a paranoid loner obsessed with conspiracy theories about shape-shifting alien lizards that were trying to take over the world. It was also revealed that 16 months before the explosion, Warner's girlfriend had called the cops.
Let me know if y'all know something about shape shifting. An alien taking over the world. Do you really think he thought that was true? Let me know.
To report that Anthony had been building explosives inside the RV outside their home. Even more disturbingly, less than a week before Christmas, Warner's neighbor had reportedly asked him if Santa was going to bring him anything good for Christmas, to which Warner replied, "Oh yeah, Nashville and the world are never going to forget me." But despite the clear desire for attention, the cops never managed to truly figure out Warner's motive, and it was eventually concluded that he probably didn't want to hurt anyone, and that a fatal cancer diagnosis mixed with other factors had contributed to Warner's declining mental health. On March 9th, 2023, at around 12:30 p.m., an anonymous caller dialed 911 and told dispatchers that a man that had just run into a food market on Cleveland
that's the
Central
second
Avenue
one.
was claiming that he had just been kidnapped. As soon as police arrived, they were able to talk to the alleged victim, and the jarring conversation was captured on one of the cops' body cams.
I went over there to fix his busted pipe for his washing machine.
Okay.
I was putting a water line for his ice and for his refrigerator. And when I got downstairs, there was another dude came out. They had guns on me and they robbed me. I mean, they tied me up. They had plastic laying on the ground.
Disturbingly, the zip ties and duct tape that were used in the kidnapping can still be seen on the man's body as he explains what happened to him.
Right.
As the victim mentions to the cops, the perpetrators forced him into his own van, robbed him, and then held him for ransom before he managed to escape.
So they put this on my face. They get me in my van and they bring me over here. They turn the location up on my phone. One of the guys is in back with me. And
Which way did the car go?
Huh?
Where the car go?
It was parked this way, and I ran all the way down here to here. We were parked right over there.
You're parked at 49. What kind of car was it?
It's my van.
As the cops later found out, the main perpetrator was 51-year-old Ahmed Johnson, whom the victim had been in federal prison with
Oh,
at
it
some
really
point in his
happened.
life. After digging deeper into the case, they uncovered the whole story of the kidnapping. As the victim mentioned in the video, the kidnapper had hired him for a plumbing job, and when he arrived at the house in Cleveland's Buckeye Woodhill neighborhood, he was led downstairs where he would allegedly be shown the leaky pipe that he had to fix.
Oh no! This looks creepy. I'm not even going down there. And I'm bringing somebody with me. If we gotta go fix that. Just to let you know, don't go by yourself to people's house, man. You just can't go to people's house these days. You never know their intentions. You feel me? Like, people be having some crazy intentions these days, man. Yeah, we can't fall for this. We definitely can't fall for that one.
Once downstairs, Ahmed led the victim to another room where another man jumped out and held him at gunpoint. After stealing his phone and Apple Watch, the kidnappers bound the victim and put him into the back of his own van. As the perpetrators drove the van towards the city's central neighborhood, they made the victim call a friend and bring around $15,000 to a nearby gas station in exchange for his return.
God.
But as the van slowed down, the victim somehow managed to jump out and ran down East 49th Street. Thinking quickly, the victim ran into a convenience store where he would be protected by the public eye, causing the suspects to drive off. 2 weeks later, the cops managed to make an arrest, and Ahmed Johnson was charged in Cleveland court with aggravated kidnapping. As of today, there have been no further...
Glad he out the streets.
On September 9,
That's the
2019,
third one.
Albuquerque Police Department officers saw a young man performing a traffic stop on a gray Nissan SUV. Strangely, the man wasn't dressed like a police officer at all. In fact, he was dressed as an ordinary citizen in jeans, a black polo, and an Air Force cap as he wrote down the driver's information. Sensing that something was off, the officer pulled the man aside to talk to him, and from the beginning, the man seemed a little on edge.
You gotta talk to him for a minute.
I do.
What's going on? Let's just talk back here real quick. Who do you work for?
Early country talk.
Oh, okay.
I know, I'm under-equipped.
Okay, 'cause normally you do, if you're out here, man, if you're making a traffic stop, you're just gonna have to stop. Alright? Do you have an ID with you?
I mean, this is all I got. I mean, like I said, I'm under-equipped. I was just heading over there to the courthouse
To the courthouse for what?
to get my crap.
Okay.
I know, it makes no sense. I caught him going 120 down I-40.
Okay. Why do you have lights on this vehicle?
Personal, I know.
Do you have an ID with you at all?
No, I keep it on my uniform.
The man claims that he was on his
What?
way to the courthouse when he pulled over the driver of the gray Nissan. Suspiciously, though, he claims he doesn't have any sort of identification on him because he allegedly left it inside his uniform.
Oh, perpetrator.
After a bit of questioning, the man says his name is Brendan Wazinski and confesses that he was using his personal vehicle to pull over civilians, but insists that he's been an officer of the law for 3 years.
Simple. And I'm not here to mess with you, man. It's just the thing is, yeah, he was speeding, dude. You could have called it in, and because if you get into shooting, you're screwed.
Right.
All right, man.
I understand.
All right.
For starters, I know this looks really bad.
Right.
This looks really bad. This screams whacker.
Right. How long you been on?
About 3 years.
Okay. I've been on for like 13 years. Alright, so...
After checking the database, the officer notices Brendan's name doesn't pop up on any nearby law enforcement agency's list. And at that point, his only option is to put the suspect in the back of his vehicle while he waits for his supervisor to
You're a
figure things
perpetrator.
out. Less than 5 minutes later, Brendan gets cold feet and confesses that he's not a real cop.
What's up, man?
Alright. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm not a cop.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna be
That
honest.
bad truck.
I bought it offline.
Okay. Do me a favor, stay in here, okay? For a second.
He brought a starter
As soon
kit
as the supervisor
offline.
officer briefs him on the situation, and they decide to arrest Brendan.
Brother went and got a whole starter kit out here pulling people over, man. You tripping.
For impersonating a police officer. After putting him in cuffs, the sheriff arrives to assess the situation. I honestly don't know how long Brendan was expecting to be able to get away with pulling people over pretending to be a cop.
He wasn't gonna get
but
away
it seems as though
long
he
at
was hoping
all.
to play
What you
vigilante
talking
with
about?
no consequences forever. Even though he didn't have a weapon in his belt at the time, it's not uncommon for people like Brendan to start using guns and handcuffs as intimidation tools once they get more comfortable and start thinking they can get away with it. Obviously, strangely, he alleges that the
We ain't worrying about Brandon no more. We're going to the next one. Brandon already got done in, y'all. You don't need to know no more about him. Alright, this the next one right here.
hood in Montgomery, Texas.
Montgomery,
According to the parents,
Texas.
the gun gone missing after they went into the Sam Houston forest and wandered off the main trail to go play in a creek. After the disappearance was announced to the public, the authorities launched a massive search that included helicopters, dogs, drones, off-road vehicles, and hundreds of police officers from multiple law enforcement agencies. The next morning, an anonymous Good Samaritan who was very familiar with the layout of the woods decided to take matters into his own hands and went into the national forest by himself to find the kids. At around 9 a.m. on September 31st, the man found the kids and called 911 to bring the children to safety, and the whole rescue was captured on Sergeant Jason Smith's
W
Bodycam.
Mans.
Come on, can y'all come to me? Come to me. Yeah, come to me. There's an opening right here. Come on, kids, come to me.
Let me in over here.
They body cam blurry.
Around the back. I've been looking all night long.
Yes, sir. I have all three.
Man, that's a W citizen.
He's good. Kids, I'm the police. Are y'all ready to get out of the woods? Come on, buddy.
Let's get out of here. You got cheeseburgers in your car?
We're going to get something to eat. Okay?
He said, I'm really hungry right now.
Even though the kids were found just a little over a mile away from where they entered the woods, they'd still been lost for over 24 hours, and pretty understandably they were hungry. As it was later revealed, the kids had spent the night in the forest, sheltering themselves under a fallen tree until the volunteer came to rescue them, which is why they had leaves and branches in their hair in the footage.
Here, let's pick this. Grab hold of that. There you go.
You're really strong.
Am I really strong?
I don't think
Lose your shoe?
Oh, the poor babies.
I got you.
Even though they had spent the night with minimum shelter and hadn't had anything to eat for 24
They
hours,
survived.
the children still seemed to be in pretty good spirits as Sergeant Smith escorted them out of the woods. And toward the end of the video, he can be seen guiding them to the clearing where a bunch of cop cars sit waiting for them.
Thank you, Bill. Y'all got it? Come on, kids. Let's come out to the road.
A
That's
woman
a-
being taken out of her Las Vegas apartment by a man and put into a white van with a Texas license plate. After receiving the alert, the cops were able
So this one was a woman getting taken out of her place and put into a van, but somebody had already saw it.
to locate the van in question less than 24 hours later and arrest the driver and passenger.
This them catching them 24 hours later.
Once the suspects are out of the vehicle, the cops approach the white van, and that's when they find something incredibly disturbing.
What?
Put a camera on this thing. Got a camera. need a...
Oh my God, thank you.
Okay.
Is that it? Rolling?
I got rolling.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna get you out of here, okay?
I got pictures of her and
Oh man, chains and everything. Oh.
In the back of the vehicle, the cops find a woman named Jane who is chained to the floorboards of the van by the suspects, and as soon as the officers set her free, she gives them her disturbing testimony. According to the victim, the man who was driving the getaway van was her ex-boyfriend Jack, who broke into her apartment and took her. Even though she fought hard to escape, Jack was trained in mixed martial arts and was a lot heavier than her, and it didn't take him long to take her out of her home. Jane assumed it was her neighbors who saw the altercation and called the police, and it was thanks to that 911 call that the cops were able to rescue her. Once inside the police car, Jack doesn't seem all too distressed that he's about to be put away for a long time, and he can even be seen interacting pretty calmly with the officer driving the vehicle, asking him if he has a favorite hymn and singing the words to Amazing Grace as he's taken to jail.
Oh yeah, he was tripping. He was tripping.
You got a favorite hymn?
What's that?
You got a favorite hymn?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't know. I've never been into them. What about you?
What about Amazing Grace? You like that one?
I'll take it.
As it was later revealed, Jack's accomplice in the kidnapping was 19-year-old Samuel.
He tripping.
In the other cop car, Samuel asked the police officer to have a conversation with him, claiming that he's scared of everything that's happening.
Is it okay to talk? Yeah. Anything. I'm just kind of scared. Okay. What are the police gonna ask me?
During the investigation, the police found that Jack and Samuel had planned to take Jane into a cave in New Mexico that Jack had dug into the side of a hill, where they would later brainwash her into marrying one of them, according to the police report. After the horrifying incident, Jack was sentenced to life in prison, and Samuel to a little over 5 years in prison. It's pretty...
Man, that is crazy work, man. Like that up like you like something, man. Make sure y'all make this hit the